Hello and welcome or welcome back. In this new little mini-series, I'll be covering the topic of co, as you might have guessed. This first entry will be about the basic value of a co and how you can apply that to your own games. So first, in order to understand the value of one co, it makes sense to duplicate the single co 2 more times. Now let's analyze this situation. If you have black playing first, black takes, white connects, and now black connects one co, white connects the other. Black has won one of the two cos, and white has connected two, which means black gained 1 point from the captured stone. Now if it's white's turn instead, white connects one co, black takes, and again white can connect one, black can connect the other, black wins one co, white connects two. So black plus one. So no matter who played first, black won one co and white connects two, which means black is up by 1 point in this situation. And since we have 3 times the same situation, we can only conclude that one of those is worth 1/3 of a point for black. Now, what does that mean for the value of fighting this co? First of all, let's see what the player is actually fighting for. Just if white connects, nobody gets any points. And if black takes and connects, black gets the 1 point from the captured stone. Notice though that black took 2 moves and white took 1. And so this weird imbalance makes it kind of hard to judge the value of one single move. So let's assess this situation. If white connects, again, it's 0 points. If black takes though, how does that change? It changes now that black gets 1 point for the captured stone, but it's not a full point because white could still take back. And if we compare it to the situation before, now it's white who can take a co, which at the start we discussed is 1/3 of a point, in this case for white. So instead of it being a full point for black, it's the full point minus the 1/3 that white can get. So this situation is now 2/3 of a point for black. Compare that to white getting to play there, which is 0. That is 2/3 of a point, which is 2/3 of a full point. And since the full point was the full value of the co, the swing value, which is the difference between white or black playing there, between for this co, for taking this co, is 2/3 of the whole co. Now, of course, in your own games, it will hardly ever matter that you know the exact value of a 1-point co. However, that situation might change if the co is a lot bigger, like in this example, which is an altered position from a tournament game I played this year in Hanover. So as you can see, the life and death of this white group depends on winning this co, because if black does, then T14 is a fake eye. So yeah, what is the value of this whole co? Let's see. First, if black were to win the co, black wins the co, then black captures 16 white stones plus the 1 capture from winning the co, so 33 points, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 37 points for black. If white wins the co, then white gets, well, 2 eyes, 2 points. Not more than that. So the total value of this whole co is 39 points, meaning playing one move here is 2/3 of that in swing value, which is 26 points. That's about the value of an opening move, so quite a big one. That being said, the 2/3 is just the theoretical value. In an actual game situation, the size of the co thread that you need depends on if you're ahead or behind. If you're behind, you might need to find even larger co threads. But if you're ahead, like black is in this case, slightly smaller co threads might just suffice to win the game. In this particular case, For example, black can choose to just push here. It does look small, but if white connects, black gets to Hane and destroys quite a large chunk of this center area here. So it is actually quite a big core threat. However, if black is careless and just plays a core threat like this, blackly is likely to lose the game. Knowing the value of the ko is not only useful in the core threat selection, however, it is also interesting in knowing when to actually fight the ko. For example, in this case, black just played d4, and now white has to think about answering or ignoring. In this case, the total value of the ko is 18 points, so 2/3 of that is only 12 points. However, this famous endgame example on the top side, the Hane here is actually worth 14 points. So for white, it would be the correct choice to ignore this ko, and for black, d4 was probably a little bit too rushed. Thank you for watching. If there's anything unclear or you have any questions left, do let me know in the comments. The next entry in this series will be about the two-stage ko and a real game example how that affects the co-threat situation. For now, I wish you all good games. Take care.